v.h.s.x? What do you mean?
Brother. Brother, this is nah. Hell no. They did not, bro. So GameRant decided to write an article. Hold on. Oh hell no. Apparently GameRant decided to drop a best build article for Ghostface and DBD. I had to get in here and talk about this because this is all right. So let's see what we have here. First time playing as Danny. Updated by November 8th, it says. It says DBD's most popular killers primarily due to Scream's eternal relevance, which I guess without a great range of powerful base perks, the Ghostface can feel a little intimidating for newer players. Luckily, the Ghostface comes with useful information perks like Thrilling Tremors, which allows them to see progress generators from afar. I'm all ears, which is an excellent chase perk. This build concentrates on pressuring these What are you talking about? And I mean, it's a... Oh hell nah. Ain't no way. Hell no, dude. No. Hell nah. No way, brother. Bro, no, I'm not. Nah. No. I mean, look, if you're a new player and you have no perks, look, all right, these two are not gonna do. Well, maybe I'm all ears, but thrilling is not gonna help a new player. Like, cause when new players get on, it's not like they're doing gens. Like they don't, like, even the survivors don't know what they're doing. And then no-ed, I don't even think is really needed either. Like when you're at low level, like you shouldn't be having like crutch perks like this because it's gonna teach you the wrong things about the game. Sloppy, I'm like, if you don't have any other perks, run that, I guess. I can let it slide, but it's still bad. Like, golly. Ghostface doesn't have the best mobility to close the distance. He lacks an innate slowdown in his kit, or reading and gen regression perks a must, I guess. Opting for Lethal Pursuer to quickly find a few survivors that can be marked to 99% is ideal. What the fuck? Oh nah, get the no, throw it away, go away. Nah. Get the hell out of here with this. No. You should not be running no stupid ass pain res for Ghostface. No. God, y'all gotta calm down, brother. I'm about to crash out. Oh no, brother. All right, listen. I gotta take a breath. All right, listen. All right. Pain res is not a good perk. I already covered this in a previous video. I can link it at the end, but pain res is not a good perk for Ghostface. It is not. I keep saying this because it's trash. It's bad. Like, why would you waste all that time and energy on a perk that's not going to give you any value? In most cases, you're relying on RNG, which is not something that you should do with a weak killer. Pain res in general is already overused. But also it's still Ghostface. Like how much time do you really have to be looking around and hoping and praying you get to the right spot to use your pain res when most of the time you might not even get it? You're wasting your time. Yeah, no, you should no. Lethal Pursuer, no. No. I mean, I know like a lot of people swear by Lethal Pursuer. I get it. I understand it. But no, all right. I understand the mentality, right? But the thing is, okay, this character is not a fast character, and it says it in the article. It's not a character that is able to move that fast, and you don't necessarily need aura for a Ghostface as well, because if you have eyesight on the survivor, you already can see them to 99 them. Like, it does not matter if you see where they're going per se. because it, like with Ghostface, you shouldn't even be chasing people that long anyway. Like you should either be 99ing if you can, or getting an M1 if you can, and then you leave, because you can't stay in a chase for that long. That you just simply cannot. Nowhere to hide, I don't think is that bad, but I wouldn't consider it the best perk for Ghostface, because like keep in mind that it's just for kicking the gen, which they can easily just not be near the gen, and you just it's super mid. Like you're not gonna, like, I wouldn't say Nowhere to Hide is gonna win you a game. Top it off with the fact that Ghostface already has the capability to kind of counteract some of the people that like to hide, because when you get revealed, it will show you the location of the person who revealed you, and if they are hiding and staring at you near the gen, they'll probably reveal you and you'll know that they're there. So that's already inaccurate. Pop, I also don't think is that great. It says regresses it massively, but that's not entirely accurate. The way that Pop the Weasel works is that it takes 20% of the current progress of the generator. So if the gen, say, has 20%, that means that it's 20% of 20%. It's doing an equation every time you kick the gen, essentially. So the only time that you're really going to get like 20 like charges of a gen removed is if the gen is at 90% done and you kick it with Pop. Then it'll take 20% of that 90 charges value. So in other words, like, if you need to specifically hope that they have a lot of progress on that generator, but at the same time, if it's only 50%, it's 20% of 50, so you're still not getting like the most amount of the damage you possibly can get. And obviously with pain res being one of the worst options, it says with 4 tokens and each survivor hooked on a white scourge hook, it explodes the gen with the most progress. But the thing is, you're playing Ghostface, so how many times you're gonna really be able to stack on pain res when you already struggle to get downs in the first place with this character? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Oh my Jesus, I'm about to punch the monitor, bro. Like, there is no way. Again with this fucking, oh my God, I gotta calm down. Again with the stupid ass Philly. Like, I swear to God. Like woo! Oh man, this is, yo, I know, because one of you guys in the community suggested to read this article. So I know this shit is rage bait 100%, and I appreciate you guys for submitting stuff like this, because it is so crazy reading some of the stuff we read here, bro. Like, some of the stuff, oh my God, I gotta calm down. I got too much passion over this, man. Talking about Philly is most consistently impactful. No, it's not. I've shown in a previous video, which I'll link it at the end. I think I'll try to link the pain res video and the I'll have to, I don't know how many videos I can link, but I'll have to link the pain res one, or I'll link the perk tier list one. But either way, I've already covered why pain res sucks. I've already covered why Philly is trash. Like, we're talking like it only gives you additional stalking speed for like not leaning, which you should be leaning anyway. You should be leaning anyway. And what gets me tight about like these like articles and shit like that is the fact that like there's just so much misinformation around characters, and this is one of them. Like, why are we going around trying to tell people, oh, run Philly? Like, Philly does nothing. You're wasting an add-on slot. Like, stop it. Like, you're wasting your time, unless you're a new player. But we're considering the fact that this says the best build, mind you. Like, that's what it says. The best build for Ghostface. This is not it. Like, you're not going to be running no goddamn Philly. Stop it. Like, you're wasting your energy. Stop doing that. It only gives you a decimal point of a difference when leaning. And then if you're standing in the open stalking, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, then you might see a difference. It's stupid. Oh my God. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Not this. Oh, no. Oh, boy. God damn. It says, oh, well, it gives you 5 seconds of wall hacks when a marked survivor can be a game changer. No, it's not. What? Oh, wow. I can see them through the wall. Like, wow. And then, look, what does that do for you? Nothing. You're a character that has no dash. You have no, you don't even have a ranged power. Like, what are you doing with aura? Like, that doesn't help you with anything. Maintaining the tempo of the game. Who says that? Bro, we're talking about tempo in DBD, mind you. Like, bro, what are you talking about? No, it's not. Like, who the hell is running? Wow, can't wait for this. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Like, who the hell is walking around with Olsen's address? A lot of people, probably. Yeah, drop leg makes sense. Olsen's wallet, driver's license, outdoor security camera, Ghostface code on tape. Like, these are kind of shit, you know, the Eries, but they're fine. Yeah, you had to buy the pack for $5. Is this a good pick for beginners? It says that too many options should be a great thing. Majority of the roster. Okay. It says every killer is technically viable for newcomers who need to spend way more time mastering complex killers. But I don't say that Wesker's beginner friendly. I feel like there's a lot more things to that character that you need to kind of understand. But yeah, the payoff is great. Strange case, it's relatively straightforward, relies on stealth, uses standard melee strike to deal damage. His fundamentals and builds do not sound all that complex, but he's surprisingly difficult in practice. He isn't a great chaser, and his core method revolves around stalking survivors. This type of gameplay requires to be very familiar with not only maps layout, but traditional survivor builds that can accurately predict their actions. Consequently, Danny is not great for beginners. So while you're accurate in describing the fact that it is not accurate, not accurate, it's not easy to play the character, not good for beginners. Why are we then giving like these awful suggestions for builds though? Like, this is my point. Like, you're saying the character is difficult to learn. Oh well, the best build is aura now. Like, no, it's not. Like, the best build is not aura. Like, you seeing where they're going is not going to save you. Like, you need to use your noggin and think about where they're gonna go and use those perk slots for things that are actually going to impact your game. But yeah, so that's going to be the article for you guys covering the best builds for Ghostface, apparently by GameRant. It's got to be one of the worst sort of article. It's one of the, like, I gotta say, like, it's only 50% accurate a lot of the time, and I gotta say it's just terrible. I think this article is like the definition of rage bait if you're like a diehard Ghostface player, like who is at the top level like myself, or like Shrouded Ghostface, which we are like the top like level of Ghostface play. And for this to be to be here, it's like, this is awful. If you really want to listen to actual Ghostface players, listen to myself, listen to Shrouded Ghostface, who can really give you that information on how to really play this character to the best of your ability and to understand what perks to use, because this is just terrible. Like, this doesn't help you whatsoever. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next one. Consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, content, things like that you're not gonna get anywhere else, like emotes and even content on Patreon and the YouTube memberships that you're not seeing anywhere else. So I'll see you guys in the next one. It's $1 to join. Well, I wanted to go ahead and take some time out to thank all my members from Patreon with Crow King 101, my YouTube members, Majora Jeff, Endire, Evil Peachy YT, Zero Mocker, Christian, Hexdev, and Crow Vader, and for my Twitch subscribers, Cake is the Road, Danica 2002, Final Girl _Bunny, Acklefin, Chili Cinderace, Zero Mocker, Ginsburg, Johns 117 _ Lovely Ghost TTV, Jar TTV, Zazabu, and Crow Vader. Just wanted to thank you guys. And if you also want to have your name read off at the end of every video, make sure you join on one of these platforms to get one of those perks, as well as the other perks you get. So appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much.